Welcome to Big Money Monday on the Savvy Radio Show. Get ready, you are about to get paid. This show is designed to increase your financial intelligence every Monday.
Good day, savvy investors. Today is the last day of the side hustle to buy assets. I don't know if you've been listening to these on Monday. I've been dropping these. Anyway, the goal here is for you to stop having excuses that you can't get into real estate or it takes money to make money. And, I used to think that way too. I used to believe that lie that is not true. You can A, partner with people, B, you can make money on the side, and C, cut your expenses back only temporarily so you can go out and buy assets. Remember, the goal is to buy assets so you can get residual income, lifelong multiple streams of income. But it does take sacrifice, it does take creativity, and you can do it if you've made it this far. Anyway, let's dive right in. Number one, Airbnb. I don't know about you, but Airbnb is hot and it's blowing up, and there's got to be a need that you can fulfill for people that have homes that are out of state absentee owners. For example, say like a beach place, if you live in Florida, or even in Oklahoma City or Dallas, that you could be kind of an Airbnb manager, cleaner, whatever you want to call it, but someone you can charge a fee to go and check on a property. Real down and dirty. And I actually ran into this guy. It's a long story, but anyway, I'm off of Craigslist. I was trying to buy something off Craigslist. I don't want to get any more details and get derailed from what we're trying to do here. And I was like, where are you from? He's like, I'm from Colorado. I go, what do you do? He's like, hey, I live in this back garage in exchange, and I get paid X amount of money to clean the house. It's a big house. It was like 5 bedroom, 3 bath. It was like a little mini mansion, but still, he's getting paid for free, and he's not paid for free, but he's getting paid to maintain this Airbnb. And I go, how often is there changeover? He said sometimes it's like once a week, sometimes it's 2 or 3 times a week. He gets paid $100 every time someone moves out. So if you've been on Airbnb before, there's a cleaning fee that they charge the people that use the facility, the building, the house, whatever. And that could go into your pocket. So think about, you could be an Airbnb manager, Airbnb cleaning crew, whatever. That's number one. Number two, make some cash doing something that you're passionate about, right? It's pretty obvious, but we need to hear that. Do something that you're passionate. Think of something that you like to do. I was going to start a side hustle on RC cars. Kind of like those, whatever. But then, I was shopping around the other day for my boy to go to karate. And I could not believe that I'm not making this up, $134 a month for 30 minutes. You could go once or twice a week. Well, first of all, I got to drive up there. That's an issue. Once a week is what I'm thinking about. So basically, you're going to charge me 30 minutes for 135. I was like, wow. I had to hit it with the what? And the wow, plus I got to pay for the gi and all this other jazz. And I'm like, man, side hustle came to my mind. So I actually did some research on owning a karate dojo. And I was like, so I called around. I called another place, and they're the same kind of price. I called a place kind of in the hood, and they charge $50 a month, and it's 1 hour a week. And I was like, man, there is money to be made. So I go back to the office. I'm like, just telling somebody, I'm like, this karate. I remember when I was a kid, my mom, I guess, sacrificed for me. Yeah, my mom sacrificed for me, but I didn't realize it was a sacrifice. I mean, my mom cut out something in her life so I can go and be, Karate Kid up in this mother. But there's a money to be made. So I'm looking at my office. We can host about 30 to 50 people in our room. I mean, you can turn an office into a dojo. You can turn the church parking lot down the street into a dojo. You can, in your front yard, think about it. Become a master or a pseudo master of your mind. Open up a karate studio, a workout place, and charge $25 a month, $50 a month, or $10 a session, $40 a month. There is somebody out there that needs accountability, that wants to learn something from you, and they're willing to pay for it. It just all depends on you. So for real, go out there, open up a karate studio, open up a workout boot camp. Number 3, Karaoke Singer. I honestly do not know where I get this information from. And I can kind of realize when I was typing in this podcast, I was like, karate studio. All right. And when I was typing in karate, Karaoke, karaoke. And, I used to be a DJ, still got passion for the industry and for the music. And I always remember they were dying for karaoke singers in clubs. If you'd like to sing at all, or you got some sort of a personality, you can make at least $100 a night. Go rent. This is how I did it when I started. I got hooked up with a sound company and rented the equipment once a week. It was $50 a week, $200 a month that I rolled in there, picked up the speakers. It was a rent-to-own program back in 1990s, and that's how I became a DJ. Well, you could do the same thing, karaoke. You can go buy some equipment on your credit card or borrow money from somebody else. Go call up a few clubs, get a personality. You probably only need a business card. You can print that off your printer. And you can just say, I'm new to the game. I'm passionate about karaoke. And I would love to entertain your bar guests. Of course, if you talk to a bar, the more that you're funny, the more that you're outgoing and you can sing well and you can get people motivated and get them on the microphone and act like they're Madonna or Elvis or somebody else or even Britney Spears, you get paid. And when people get real juicy, they start tipping. Man, you can easily make $200 a night on a side hustle. So check it out, $200 a week. Let's just say you were just conservative. That's $800 a month on the side. Tax, you have to pay taxes maybe somewhere, somehow. Go buy an asset, 2-3 months, and you can buy a crib. So there's no excuse out there that you cannot do the side hustle so you can go make money. All right, number 4, Uber. I know it's so obvious. This stuff is in our face. You got a car. I'm assuming you're listening to this somehow. You got some kind of electronic device. You couldn't get this electronic device if you didn't have a car to get to a job. Now, you may be riding the bus. Maybe you can Uber on a bus. I don't know, but check this out. Go freaking Uber. I mean, I was in Michigan not too long ago, and I was with my boy Thomas, and I'm new to the Uber. I'm new to technology to a certain degree. I'm kind of a late adapter at times. I jumped in this Uber with this guy, and this guy that was driving, he was seriously doing a drug deal in front of me. It was just wild. But this guy had the state of mind, and we started chatting with this dude. I was like, hey, he's like, you're my third ride on Uber. The girl before you was all juiced up because the car was dirty. And I thought to myself, man, you can make money. There is no excuse. This guy, this drug dealer, had his relative, uncle, he probably didn't have a driver's license. He probably used his photo ID, probably used his VIN number on the car to be an Uber driver, because the old dude that was driving, so it was a tandem. So get with your grandmother, get with your uncle. I don't know. Go make money. He was running the Uber app while the other dude was driving. It was surreal. It was unbelievable. I was looking at Thomas the whole time. Are we going to die or get shot? Are we going to stop and do a drug deal on the way to the ET boot camp? I was just floored. But, came down, wrote some notes to this podcast. Hey, go do Uber. Make money. There's nothing wrong with making money. It's what you do with what you make. So go make money and go buy an asset. All right, my 5, I'm out. Part 5 of the side hustle to buy assets. And when I was thinking about wrapping this deal up, I was like, man, I do appreciate some of y'all out there just text me up, man, that this podcast is so weird that the side hustle could motivate you to get you to do the things that you wouldn't do before. And that's what success is, to get you to places where you've never been before. And so I was like, man, my alarm was going off at the office. Beep, beep, beep. I was like, man, back in the day, you should sell alarm services. And then I was like, it moved to the next one. Go get a commission job and go hustle. That's right. There's alarm 1880T. There's a ton of our independent alarm companies, Bulldog Security. Who is Bulldog? Well, if you know more about, monitoring security for your home, office, whatever, they're dying for people to walk around neighborhoods, put up door hangers, and make sales. They usually pay 3 or 4 times of what the first month, for acquisition cost to get they want the monthly payment, that owner. And some of the owners of these small security company monitoring systems, man, they'll do anything to find a person like you willing to walk and hustle and work on a commission basis. Sky's the limit. You can work 3 or 4 hours out there walking, cost no money to walk around the neighborhood, put out some door knockers and say, hey, your alarm system, we're doing a special. Go get a sales job, sell vacuums, go door to door, go make money. Hopefully that encourages you. I don't know. For whatever it's worth, go do something. Stop making excuses. You can get in the game if you really want to. There always will be an opposition. There always will be an objective. There always will be a reason why you can't. But there's a greater desire for you to. We need more people in this world that are self-sufficient, that can teach other people how to make money, and we can make the world go round and make a better place and remove poverty from the world. It's not about you making all the money. It's about you making money so you can buy assets so you can give it back.
Thanks for listening to the Savvy Radio Show. Glide online and listen to our other motivating episodes at savvyradioshow.com. Connect on Twitter @LandlordBook and always be buying assets.